Hello everybody, welcome back to StoneHearth with me, Bantos. We're back here at my town Kaldor. So what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna continue with our bridge slash wall that's gonna come from over here and go to the island over here. And I got a lot of nice suggestions for changing a few things. So one thing that I want to change today is to make sure that this side and this side look the same. So we will be changing this one, removing this totally, and make sure it looks the same as it look here. That should overall give a lot of a better look when both the sides will pretty much look the same here, and I think that's gonna be really nice. So I'm just gonna drag out here so we can know like how far this thing is, pretty much like how far it's gonna go. So we have to go for maybe a little bit of different color. It should be this one. So we're gonna start from here and make sure we get 16 to go out. We got 13 here. There we go for 16. So we're gonna remove everything that's outside of this thing here. Can almost remove these ones. It's gonna be a little bit different here and here pretty much. A little bit longer here than this. We might change it, I don't know, we will see if we're gonna make sure that this is totally like exactly the same on both sides. I'm not sure if we should put enough, like too much time on doing that, but we're at least gonna make sure that both these sides look the same. So there we got a wall going up. We gotta see what's going on here. We got some invaders, so we gotta make sure that we check them out. Okay, they're actually inside my town, which is pretty bad. These guys must have like spawned pretty much inside of my village. This is things that I don't like with the combat for the moment. Like this spawn and some they are right inside your town. I mean, this guy here, Adrian, I'm not sure if he's gonna survive this, because you see there's so many like arches. One has already shot one arrow and there are like 3 more of those. And I bet my soldiers, yeah, they're at the farm, both parties at the farm, as far away as they can pretty much be, so... No, I'm not really surprised by these things anymore. Oh, no, Cyan, don't die for me. Cyan, please don't die. Come on, my people! No, Cyan is dead. Okay, I think we're pretty safe after this, though. But you know, this happens very often, like, suddenly they are pretty much inside your town, and... it is very frustrating the way it works for the moment. I don't know, maybe we wanna take down the ogres first actually, because these archers, they escape really stupidly, the enemy archers, so it's a very like big risk that you're actually gonna like run so far away and you're not gonna be able to like keep your people together, so. But these enemies are getting pretty strong. I do think we have pretty much the best we can have. Gotta make sure actually to see that we have recurve bows. This dude has a recurve one, this one also, and this one. So all our archers has recurve bows, so that should be nice. There's one archer left. Pretty strange that like they have so much health on archer. I don't think they should have it. Like, no matter how hard the enemy's gonna like become, like archers should always be like weak when you're getting close to them, so. They do have ogres, they do have other like classes that, in my opinion, should be, you know, the main tanks and so on. So it's pretty weird that an archer can tank 8 people. It's very strange and not very good if you ask me. Okay, so let's see how here again. So we're gonna focus on doing these things. We need to have 16 out, pretty much here. So we're gonna go and we're gonna remove everything up here. I'm just gonna fast forward so you guys don't have to see it. Okay, so there we go, guys, we got it filled in and pretty much we got most of it done for it. So we're just gonna continue this for a little bit. That should be the right one. This should be good. This should be the same on both sides when we get this done. Check the daily update. Maybe we get someone to replace Cyan for now, so I guess we got one to join us. We got Sarah Baub, another girl has joined our settlement, so that's nice. She got a really good mind and good, decent body, I would guess, and a pretty good spirit. She's probably gonna be a normal worker. Cyan was also a worker, so we lost a little bit of a building power. Not sure how much body he had, to be honest. I think he had a maybe pretty good one. Would actually be kinda nice in some way if like workers, they also went up in levels, or if you can have like a specific profession that are more like a builder, like the hardcore builders there. That's like the main thing they're doing. Here we go for that. We gotta do the same for this other side. This underside, by the way, it looks slightly different. You can see we don't have this thing sticking out in the same way, because this is like for the inside of our town where we are more protected, and that's the reason why we do not have the same thing. So I actually do want the sides to look different, and I hope that's going to be a good thing. That's pretty nice. Maybe we should continue this all the way. We can do it at least a little bit until like we reach the center of this thing. I'm gonna keep the same distance for this. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. We also want to change something with this. We want to make this look nicer. I thought about adding like some kind of things under this to like hold this up in some kind of way. Not sure how I want to do it. I was also thinking about if we should use maybe some other like stuff for it, maybe some other colors, or maybe go for some wood and stuff. Something I would like to do is to go here and under and make some nice things under this. So that's something that we're gonna do, which hopefully gonna add a lot of nice stuff to this place. Make it look way more interesting. We're gonna do it like this pretty much, maybe a slightly different color because it looks exactly pretty much the same as we have for this thing. I think we're gonna go down at least 3 of it, and we're gonna see if we like this like this. Do the same for the other ones. Something like that. Maybe we'll go for 4th one. I don't know. Let's try it out. This is a little bit of a tricky thing. I don't know if you guys have played it. Sometimes when you're like supposed to like select things, some reason the game it really likes to like drag out in ways that you didn't like select to do it. So like this, you see it happening. Can't get it to be just one for the moment. We will have to try to remove it without breaking anything. I wish to remove this at the top, by the way, in the middle. Like, it's there all the time. The only thing it's doing is blocking the vision. Pretty much you know how to build when you've been inside here for a while, so I don't really get why they keep showing that thing, to be honest. It's just very annoying in the way. I think something like this to start with might add a little bit more later. Most likely we will. So we're gonna do the same thing pretty much for this side, so we're gonna go 4 down. We got some weird selections again, dragging out like crazy for some reason. Is there we got for those? See if we can do this one. That should be pretty good. Let's check it out. We can see that these actually do look a little bit different, and the reason for that pretty much is that there's a shorter distance between this and this one. So what we could actually do if you want to do it is to move this one closer to this one, and maybe we should actually do that. So I'm just gonna fast forward you guys so you will be able to see it once I have moved everything, so just to make everything look even better. Like if we're gonna make something big a product, then maybe we should take the time to make it look even better. Guys, now we should actually be able to fit this thing in. It took quite a while to do this thing, but it's gonna be worth it, guys. I hope you guys gonna think it's gonna be worth that we remade this thing, because it's gonna look better overall, so. There we go. Now this should pretty much look the same for both of the sides if I didn't mess something up. You can see both sides looks way more like similar, so we have a lot of a bigger like possibility to actually make this a little bit more interesting. I actually thought about if we should make, so there's like thing that you can open up that's gonna be in between these things. So we can imagine, for example, we can have like this made in would be probably one of the best choices for it. So would we go over like this? I had a very different idea from the beginning. It was not supposed to be like this at all. But we could pretty much like do something like this, and I'm gonna just remove a few of these, and we can add in some more, because I want to make this look like this would be, you know, planks in some way. So I guess we can do it, for example, in this way. Or we can spread it out like planks like 2, 2, 2 everywhere, pretty much. And the idea would be that this would like get split apart from each other, so it would be like 15 at each side. Let's check it out here. With 14 at that side, we got 15 at this, so we would have to have this thing in the middle still for it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about, if we should have, so this could like get like taken up in the air pretty much. Or if you should do this like totally different, that the idea I had from the beginning was actually to make it something that it would be going up like we did before. Maybe we should actually keep doing that idea that I had before. Let's try it again. But if you guys feel like maybe we should do the bridge instead, let me know through the comments, and we're gonna see what you guys think about what we should do with this. Because, you know, when we're building these things, it's always, as I see it, part of you and a part of me that comes together when you guys are giving me suggestions. This town has had a lot of different suggestions to make it better and better, which I'm really grateful for. So another version could be this one. Maybe it stops pretty much here, maybe. This would be where the ship is going under this thing, and it would always be like this pretty much. This looks maybe cooler, I don't know. Maybe. I think we should add something here then, if we're gonna do this. Maybe this color instead. It'll be the same as this one. Let's add it for each of these. Start with. There we go, that looks pretty nice, but it definitely do not look good enough. So we wouldn't have to, you know, make some more awesome things. I think this should be the color that we're gonna use on top of this thing. So maybe we'll add something like, have them like this maybe. Let's put it on top and see how it looks. Something like that, and goes up, and then maybe we go something like this. We're pretty much at the top of this, but maybe, I don't know if we should have that one like that. Maybe we should. Maybe this one should be like this instead. Maybe it should be like that. I think that looks pretty interesting. Maybe it should even be like one sticks up, one extra at each spot here. I'm pretty much just experimenting around a lot. I think this could be pretty cool. We're gonna change it, by the way, a little bit down here later on, like one of you guys said as well, to prevent like from heavy warships to go in, also to prevent from corrosion. So that's something we're gonna do later on as well, but we're gonna wait with that for a little bit. But this should be pretty nice. I'm thinking about if we should have something though, maybe like something here maybe. But they seem to look slightly different here. I think we have like one extra block or something going on here. Oh yeah, it's because we have this thing here. But it should be fine as long as these sides look the same, but maybe we should skip this last one and maybe go like that. But that's better. I still think that this thing here, it looks still like too weak to me. So that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe we should have some extra things to like hold this thing up. So maybe we should add some extra support from this thing. Maybe we'll do something like this. We're just gonna try it out and see if we like it or not. Let's start with something like this, just for a little bit extra. I don't want to block too much because the ships are, you know, still gonna be able to like go under it and stuff, so. You know, that's a start for sure, but it still feels like we need something more to support this. I kind of want to make this maybe a little bit like heavier, maybe like adding a little bit more here. We should do it for the other ones also. It should be kind of like maybe all the way up like this maybe. But maybe we can actually do, as we saw before when we was doing this, if we maybe move it like that, it will create a little bit of an interesting look to it. So now the selection is very weird again. We can go in like that, you know. Create an interesting feeling to it. Something like that's pretty nice. It's definitely looking better than before, and I really like that you guys give me suggestions like we're changing this side to match this side, which make the entire thing look so much better. But we're definitely not done with this. I have had ideas also to maybe add a little bit more of a like definition to these things also, so maybe we should remove something like this. You know, maybe it looks like it's becoming weaker and stuff like that. But I really want to go in and add a little bit of like extra smaller like details to the entire thing. Something like that. I also be thinking if we should add something pretty much here also. Maybe we should change something with this. Not sure what for the moment though. I think we might change something. Maybe we'll even do the same thing kind of as we have over here with these ones. Maybe like make them 2 instead. But that will only be for this side if we can. I think that looks pretty interesting, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. Because we're getting attacked again, so this time I'm gonna go there exactly when it happens. So hopefully we'll prevent someone from dying. I really hope that no one is gonna die now. Okay, so let's check it out. We got some merchant, we're not gonna talk with him for the moment. Hope didn't mess something up. I heard another click, so. Merchants. Let's check it out. Okay, so we got some ogres again, some kobolds and some stuff like that. Do seem like we have some soldiers pretty close by, so that's nice. Almost wish when you like click these parties that you pretty much go to that party, would be awesome. At least you can see like a selection over them with it, so. At least that thing's there, so we're gonna go deal with these dudes. Seems like they're pretty much camping out here, so. Hopefully it should be a fairly easy fight for us. I think we should try to focus on getting one down all these ogres, because I don't want them around. Awesome, we beat it. So I think this is really starting to take shape, guys. I hope you guys really like how this looks so far. I think this is going to be amazing. We're probably going to add more things to this. I don't think this is done at all, so this is pretty much the second part of this wall bridge thing. So guys, thanks for checking out this episode of me, Banto, and if you have more suggestions for this bridge, for any other things, maybe some buildings you want to see in the future, or whatever you want to see, so, and like other games of course as well. But guys, thanks for checking out this episode of StoneHearth in Kaldor with me, Banto. Hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next time, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to watch more videos of me, Banto. Have a great day, and take care.